Hi guys, welcome to Coffee Talk with Josie. All of us in Singapore is currently on the second part of the circuit breaker, and today I just want to share with you guys. And I mean, honestly, it's just like real talk. Yeah, when I created Coffee Talk with Josie, the intention is really just to share with you guys my own journey, because ever since I was young, when I was blogging, the heart is always to let people know that whatever they are going through is not unique to them, that they are not alone. So I hope that through this channel that people will be able to connect to my stories and be able to know that they are not alone in whatever they are struggling with. So now that we are in the circuit breaker, all of us have to be at home, and some issues that are very real for some people are things that could be like depression, because they are being stuck at home, and due to the lack of social interaction with people, and due to the lack of a routine of getting out of the house to get work done and having things to keep themselves occupied. So the first part of circuit breaker for me has been pretty okay. I was easily entertaining myself, but when it came to this week, I started to experience something pretty different. I don't really have a plan of what I'm gonna say, so I'm just gonna ramble on, and hopefully this will make sense. So, like most of us, a lot of people in this generation are addicted to social media. So whether it is Facebook, whether it is Instagram, and now maybe even TikTok. A lot of times what I do at home is I just spend my time scrolling through the various social media channels, and I would watch like drama series, like Korean drama, Taiwan drama, Chinese drama, and a lot of times it is like romance. And personally, I am aware that sometimes watching all this drama series is a form of escape. Like if I'm not feeling well, I would watch this drama, or if I'm feeling bored, right, naturally. But the subtle thing about using social media and watching all these drama series is we fall into this trap of comparison. For example, when I watch a drama series, right, I will start to compare. I will start to go into this like fantasy and wish that this is my life. I wish I was the female lead in that show. She's beautiful, she's rich, or like she's a damsel in distress, and they're like princess to come and rescue her. Or like on social media, I'll watch people's life. How some couples, they're both good looking, they've got cute babies, they seem to be a happy life, they seem to be very comfortable, and then I will start to feel very miserable about myself. So it's very real. Social media can make us lose perspective of reality. This week was just a lot of that. I was feeling pretty miserable and really just feeling very meh. I was just feeling constantly bored. I was feeling down, I was feeling emotional, and I was starting to feel pretty disconnected with people. In fact, like yesterday I was on a work call with some of my colleagues, and I just started crying. Like there was not exactly a trigger, but just being there just made me feel really sad. I can't exactly say why. Maybe also because of the fact that like I'm kind of PMSing a little bit, so a bit more emotional. And there were little breakthroughs here and there for me, and how it happened was, so my mom, she is working shift work now due to COVID, and for 1 week she will work morning shift, and the next week she will work afternoon shift. So when she works afternoon shift, she would have time to cook, and when I wake up, I would have like already like the meal prepared for me, and I don't have to think about like what to eat and everything. So this week when I woke up, she is doing morning shift, so she's not home. So when I woke up, I just felt so lost. Like, okay, what do I do now? Like, what do I eat? Like, where should I go? Like just completely lost. I mean, it sounds silly, but like I guess things kind of like build on each other in that way, and to the extent where I would just like skip my meals and things like that. And so there was a public holiday yesterday, so she was home, and again I woke up to have the meal, and I started to be so like grateful. In Mandarin there's this idiom, I don't know if you can call it idiom, that says that 有妈的孩子像个宝. A child who has a mom is like it's like a treasure. It just doesn't sound right when I translate it, but I just started feeling so grateful that wow, like I had this. Because like sometimes in comparison with people who we think that are better, who are more successful, we start to feel like very miserable. But there are so many things in our lives, in our reality, that we can give thanks for, that we can be grateful for. And if you are feeling that sense of comparison, very practically, firstly is probably you want to lessen your time on social media, because the truth is, honestly, if you have done some research, you'll know that the whole goal of this social media company is they are created to capture your attention. Like, the longer they capture your attention, the more they can market things to you. And that is why so many of us, we just realize that time flies so fast when we're on social media. And that is the whole goal, to keep us addicted to it. If you start to feel miserable about your own life because of social media, then really I think you should cut down on your own usage of the social media. I was feeling really so miserable that I actually felt like I wanted to just disappear and just wanted to like completely delete my social media. And I know it's just, I don't know if it makes sense, but that was how I was feeling. Yeah, like, I don't want to be seen, I don't want to be heard, I just let me disappear. It is also very real that some people, they are more they're more susceptible, yeah, they're more susceptible to depression. If you are dealing with depression, it is very important for you to actually just reach out to people that you can talk to. And for me personally, I'm very thankful because I had people who actually like text me, and I think the thing about me is I'm just generally very open. Like, I would share, and I'm very comfortable with talking about emotions. I'm very comfortable with talking about like the mess that I'm going through. But what I deal with is I deal with shame. Yeah, my struggle is more of shame. Like, for example, you might think that, oh, you know, I'm very brave to share on YouTube. Like, I have no problem sharing, because my heart is always that I want to connect with people in that way, and I want people to just be able to be blessed from the sharing. But I struggle with the after effect of sharing. Like, I'll feel shame sometimes, and like just even through this whole episode, I felt shame, and I actually private a lot of my videos if you were to see my YouTube channel. And I mean, these are just honest struggles that I'm going through. Yeah, we all carry a lot of inner demons that we're all fighting. And you know, just because you think that somebody is looking good on social media and sharing all the happy stuff, don't naturally assume that this is their real life. All of us have our struggles. And so I guess the point of what I'm trying to say is, in this period, be intentional to reach out to people, be intentional to continue to connect with people, be intentional to maybe even call them, do video zooming, you know, just to share really your journey. So I hope this is just a very random sharing that yeah, I don't know, whatever. Okay, bye.